The Spruce Grove Saints taking on the Okotoks Oilers in the final competitive game played at Northlands Coliseum. First period action, Carson Beers fires it on net. It's tipped by Regan Doyd. Saints goalie Hayden Missler makes a beautiful left pad save, but Ben Sanderson is right on the doorstep to bang it home, giving Okotoks a 1-0 lead. Face-off is won by the Saints back to Brad Forrest. He passes it down to Chris Van Oshaw, who finds Nick Lear for the one-timer that beats Oilers goaltender Riley Morris. Game tied up at 1. Second period, Parker Soretsky tries to pass it to Chris Van Oshaw. It hits an Okotoks player and lands right back on Soretsky's stick. He then bats it home, giving the Saints a 2-1 lead. Okotoks on the power play. Nick Blankenberg feeds it down to Kyler Wall, who scores, tying the game up at 2. Just 1 minute later, Carter Hubner passes it over to Mark Pasemko, who finds Tanner Latter out back door to give the Oilers a 3-2 lead. Less than a minute after that, Regan Doyd finds Ben Sanderson, who scores, giving the Oilers a 4-2 lead. Still in the second period, Zimmer comes down the right wing side. He then feeds it back door to Seth Fighton, who makes no mistake. Okotoks leads by 1. Tail end of the second period, Okotoks on a 2-0. Tanner Latterout over to Kyle Gordon, who scores. Oilers lead 5-3 at the end of the second. Third period action, Saints on the power play. Brad Forrest a little D-to-D with Logan Gainey. Forrest gets it back, he then shoots, and it's tipped in by Tyson Gruninger. Okotoks leads by 1 once again. 3 minutes to go in the third period. Zane Kinrachuk slaps it back door to Kyle Gordon, who finishes it off. The Okotoks Oilers defeat the Spruce Grove Saints by a final score of 6-4. The final shots on goal in the game, 34-32 in favor of the Okotoks Oilers, and the final attendance was a whopping 5,989 people. Right here with Tyson Gruninger. Just talk about the experience the last 2 days being back in, I guess, a building that you played in for 2 years.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a great atmosphere here, and this was definitely something special to be a part of. And, the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but I think the experience is what guys are going to take from this.
Joining here with Saints head coach Bram Steven. Just talk about the experience that your team had, as well as your coaching staff yesterday and today.
Yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal to be a part of this. Really great for the boys to be in the dressing room, to share that moment with each other. Certainly think it brings the team closer, and too bad we didn't get the win tonight, but at the same time, certainly something I think all of our guys will draw back on for the rest of their lives.
And you were fortunate enough, I believe, to open up Rogers Place and as well close this one. How does that make you feel?
Pretty lucky. Very lucky, especially, they're both in my city. I'm Oilers fan growing up. Very, very fortunate. Unfortunately, this result wasn't as good as the other one, but yeah, definitely something that I'll be very lucky to tell my kids about as they grow up.